the cold open for this podcast. Ding 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 ding. Happy Black History Month.
Okay, you got us.
But also,
is there a Yellow History Month?
I wish, dude. No, we don't. We weren't.
That's a shame.
We didn't go through no shit, I think.
Also,
that's a shame.
Happy shortest month of the year.
Right.
Don't talk shit on February, Scott. My birthday's in 2 weeks.
February
Watch
might
your
be
goddamn mouth.
objectively the worst month. And that's why.
All right, let's hear your reasoning. Why?
It's
besides you hating the blacks.
That's right. That's all I know about Scott.
It's the coldest month of the year. The fact that it's short is not really make it bad, but it has no it has Valentine's Day, but that's not a holiday that everyone celebrates. So it doesn't have like a universal holiday.
Bullshit holiday.
Yeah,
and it's invented by a corporation.
It's just I'm not saying it sucks completely, but it's the lowest of the 12 months in my opinion. Lowest range.
I mean, April kind of sucks.
April's the beginning of spring. It's starting to get a little warmer. It's starting to.
You think April sucks? April's a good month.
I like April.
It's just like April, wet and muggy. Okay, S tier month probably what? December, July,
June or July?
June.
June is a fucking fire month. December is kind of okay, with the way things are going. There's less snow, but June is a fire month, dude. Can't go wrong.
I think June is definitely S tier.
Yeah, June, and
I think all the fall months are probably in the top, upper quartile.
Yeah, I like May though. I like May. May's pretty good.
May's good.
I can get behind May. It's gonna be May.
That's right.
And I'm a summer guy, so I like July and August as well. But I agree they wouldn't be top.
Yeah, too hot.
They're a bit hot.
I mean, February, right? Probably lower quartile.
It's honestly good for you. It's a good deal because there's nothing else during February other than Black History Month that I'm sure you celebrate every day.
It was convenient having a birthday post Christmas growing up because if I done fucked up and forgot something on my Christmas list, I get a second try and be like, oh, actually, give me an extra Xbox 360 controller, right?
Very very rich white kid take on that one.
Exactly, Dewey. Exactly.
First world problem solving.
What do you think is the worst gift you've ever received for Christmas or your birthday?
My sister has been notorious for giving me awful presents. One year she got me the Workaholics season 3 on DVD. And she's like, I know you love the show. I was like, I have never watched a show in my life.
That's so funny. You've never watched a show, and she started off on the 3rd season.
Yeah, it wasn't even the 1st season. It was just a random fucking season.
Those guys have a podcast. I think it's called This Is Important. But it's not important.
True.
They're just bullshitting. Like we are.
All right. Scott, you ever gotten a really terrible gift? You don't have to call anybody out. You don't have to say their name like BK did. Your sister doesn't listen to this podcast, so.
Did you get a bag of dicks or a cocksock?
Yeah, but that's a good gift, though.
Yeah, you got a lot of use out of that.
I once got a gift for my birthday that it's the same gift that I gave to someone else. It wasn't literally the same gift, but it was the same idea. And I was like,
butt plug?
No.
Mm-hmm. You got butt plug?
No. It was a romantic relationship.
Giant dragon dodo?
No. It was chocolate covered strawberries.
Oh, okay. That's not bad. At least you can eat that. I mean,
is that a bad? I know, that's not a bad.
Because
gift.
I gave her that exact gift.
Oh, okay. Right. It's just a coincidental bad kind of thing.
And I think I gave her something else too. So it was it had to
do so you just got half the gift back. My aunt My aunt once gave me a DVD copy of what's that fish movie with Will Smith?
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale.
Shark Tale is a fire movie, so I don't know what you're talking about.
I already watched the movie before she gave it to me, dude. I don't like it that much that I want to own a DVD copy of Shark Tales, man.
Do you still have it?
Oh yeah, I do.
Okay, next time we hang out, we're watching.
I only have like 3 DVDs, and one of them she gave me like I got King Kong like 2005.
Oh, great movie.
And Shark Tales.
Dude, fuck you. These are great movies and gifts.
Dude, I don't want Shark Tales, man. She also gave me like a book on like not bullying or like getting bullied or something like that.
It's like my he's a dickhead. I need to give him an anti-bullying book.
Like it wasn't like it was like advocating for not bullying. And I was like, it was like one of those like educational like music rap things. You know what I mean? When it like makes songs about not bullying. I was like, is this my birthday present? This is what you want to give me for my birthday?
Like Schoolhouse Rock? Schoolhouse
Rock?
Stuff
like that. I don't know, man. It was like
anti-bully.
It was really weird. Some $5.
I didn't know that was anti-bullying. That was just trying to plug like conjugation and subject
they ever talked about bullying on Schoolhouse Rock.
Yeah, that was just different. English shit. Scott, do you remember what Shark Tale ranked in that DreamWorks tier list? I don't think it was very high.
I think it was like mid. I don't think it was low tier.
Yeah. I think I went to theaters to see that actually, and I couldn't tell you one other than Will Smith played a goddamn fish.
Yeah, I think the sharks were
Was there a shark antagonist or something?
I think the sharks were like lone sharks. Like I think the creative juices weren't really flowing in the writer's room, and someone was like
no, they were literally lone sharks.
Sharks?
Yeah, because they were trying to start up a car wash.
They're like, holy shit.
They were probably coming fresh out of the Finding Nemo like hype train, so they were just riding. No,
I think it was actually the same. You know how like Hollywood movies like they buy the same script but they release at the same time. You know what I mean? It's two different movies but loosely based off the same premise.
The script's not even close to Nemo though. There's nothing about someone getting lost. There's no children involved. But I get what you're saying. It's like the same idea.
Yeah, the target audience, children, are going to be like, "Oh, fish." Another animated fish movie.
There was like a hot fish. I forget who played her.
She was fire.
Fish.
A thick fish. DreamWorks is all about like making animated characters hot, whereas Pixar is like, let me tug at your heartstrings.
Well, come on. I beg to differ. I beg to differ. They accidentally make hot women.
Yeah.
I think in Big Hero 6, the mom was also very attractive too.
She was.
If I'm not mistaken, I think there are some memes on her.
That was the aunt, and also that was a Photoshop picture, but she's still attractive.
Oh,
the one with the big old honkers, the bazongis.
They deepfaked her.
Not to self snitch and talk about the characters I find attractive. The animated
that's what this podcast is about, dumbass.
I really want to explore that.
Hey, yo, hold up. Shark Tales. You know who scored Shark Tales? Who made the music for it?
Who?
Hans Zimmer.
No fucking way.
Huge.
Hans Zimmer made the soundtrack for Shark.
Bump it up. Up a tier.
That's crazy, dude.
Wow.
I imagine they're like the fucking amount of money that they put for like music and then like animation was like amazingly high, and then when it came to like paying writers and like coming up with the creative side of it, they were just like, oh, I don't know.
We got like what, $10 left? Let's just write something.
We got Hans Zimmer. It's fine.
I wonder if the soundtrack slapped. I wonder if he like did a good there are memorable tracks off it.
No shot.
Well, BK, do you remember any songs off of it?
No, I told you I couldn't remember one thing besides Will Smith.
I just remember when they were at the car wash, they played the song "Car Wash."
Yeah,
which was nice, but that wasn't Hans Zimmer.
Thanks, Hans.
That was not Hans Zimmer.
Thanks, Hans.
I think a recent soundtrack that's been really fire is the Euphoria soundtrack. They got a lot of like old time like classics dropping in on these new episodes.
Which soundtrack?
Euphoria.
Oh yeah. I was watching last night's episode and I was like, fuck, I need to find like a Spotify playlist of this or something.
Should we just pivot to a
Bound.
Euphoria reaction podcast?
I haven't watched the show. Sorry.
It's all right. You don't have to be involved.
Well, Dwee called me
We'll
gay
keep it
last
brief.
week for saying I watched it, and then he realized Jesse and Scott watched it too, and he's like,
No, I
What's
said
your
you were a
girl?
girl,
Oh,
not gay.
yeah.
It's different, all
"Whatever."
right?
Okay.
I remember what Dewey said. He said, "I don't watch Euphoria. I just watch porn."
Yeah, that's what I
thought
said.
was funny.
That's right. No, I thought that was really funny. Dude, Martin Scorsese was in Shark Tale. He was an actor in Shark Tale.
What the who? Why?
Dude, where did they get the budget for this movie, man?
Oh God.
Where did they get
Do
the
I need
budget?
to
Who
rewatch
directed
Shark
Shark Tale?
Tale? I think I
Dude.
do.
Let me top billed actors: Will Smith, Jack Black, Martin Scorsese, Robert De Niro, Angelina Jolie. What the fuck? This
They
cast
blew
was
all the
unreal.
budget on
Dude.
cast and
Hans Zimmer for score. Like,
composer. Yeah,
what the heck is happening here?
writers they just got straight out of college or just picked off the street.
So you
It's
changed your mind.
crazy.
It was actually the best gift you've ever gotten.
No, I don't want it on DVD. I watched it already, man.
Dude, what if the apocalypse happens and we can only just like watch like offline shit? You're ready now.
That's true. That's true. I do have the only surviving copy of, of Shark Tale.
No one else bought the DVD.
No one
Just-
did. No, just me. It's all been destroyed.
Yeah, because that Euphoria episode was nuts.
Is it actually a good show?
I
is very
think it's a good
good.
show.
Culture.
It's not a realistic show.
Mhm.
It's
No, I
literally
mean-
like if teens had like all the teens are just rich as shit. Everyone's on drugs. Everyone's fucking, and they're like high schoolers, you know.
I don't think I
and
need
like
to feel worse about how I lived my life as a high schooler.
it's entertaining though, and half the characters are like gay and trans, and everyone's like bi, and it's like they're all just fucking each other, and they're all getting drunk and doing drugs. It is like unrealistic that way, but
It's like
it is super
Degrassi.
entertaining.
But more cinematic. Like
That's
I think
fair.
the director is very good at creating like a visual of what he wants you to think of what's going on in the scene. Like the
He's
lighting.
great at creating an atmosphere. Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
atmospheric.
it's not especially this season is not realistic. Like they'll do it so they'll make everything except for one character visible and throw like a spotlight on one character, and it just like, oh, this is the one who's going through it, you know, emotionally right now. So they kind of are like spoon feeding you what is going on in the show visually,
Mhm.
but it looks good. And then the plot is kind of ridiculous. There's some like, you know, plot holes going on, and it's kind of silly at times. But
Yeah, like what's the
It's-
overarching plot? Like what's the
Zendaya is like
concept of the end
Zendaya's
goal?
the main character, and she's like a crackhead, and she's a drug addict. But it's like her like circle of friends.
she's a
Gotcha.
crackhead.
She
She's an
is.
addict. She's an addict. She's not literally a crackhead. She's an addict.
Okay, I thought she was
She's
actually
not just doing crack. Like
I
Okay.
mean,
she's
she's
just smoking
literally
crack.
doing heroin this season and whatnot.
Yeah, she started doing heroin for fun.
That's tight.
It
That's it.
like the creator is a very talented guy. Like it's a beautiful show to look at.
So
but
apparently,
there are some parts where I feel like he just kind of like the show kind of gets its head up its own ass. Like it kind of gets like a little full of itself. And I think like this is exemplified in did you watch Malcolm and Marie on Netflix? It's like all the worst aspects of Euphoria. It's
is
like
it the same director?
Zendaya
Nope.
and the guy from Tenet. It's
Yeah.
like a black and
I've never
white,
watched
like 90-minute film on Netflix. But like the entire movie is just dialogue, and it takes place in like a house, and it's like this goes for like the people in Euphoria too. Like you have teenagers having like these deep intellectual conversations about God and the meaning of life and stuff. Yet they're like 17 and they're on drugs. It's like no, they're not going to be realistically having these conversations. But Malcolm and Marie is kind of just like very just like I am very smart and deep type of talks, and it's like overly artsy, and it's just kind of eye rolling sometimes. But that's not like overblown in Euphoria. I think that was more so Malcolm and Marie.
The director of Euphoria, he was an addict when he was in high school or middle
Oh,
school
okay.
or whatever. So that's where it comes from. That's his ideas.
It's interesting.
And yeah, it's main character Zendaya, then her love interest, who's played by Hunter Schafer. She's a trans girl, and then an assortment of other characters that are all, like Brandon said,
A lot of them, it's their
sitting high,
first like
stuck in the
acting
spectrum.
opportunity, and they're really fucking good. Like Hunter Schafer, that's her first acting gig. The guy who plays Fez, the drug dealer.
Yeah, he's funny.
I think they just like
The one
scouted them
girl?
just because of their aesthetic.
The one girl with Fez, Faye, who's new this season,
Yeah,
the
she's a
one
porn
who got scouted as a porn star.
Mm-hmm.
She's from Lancaster. I did some
No,
research.
really?
No way.
She
No,
went
wait,
to
what's her? Wait, no
high
way.
school. She went to high school and LS, and she's from
What's her
like
name?
Willow Grove.
Fuck yeah, dude.
Wait, what's her name in the
I
show?
Her
I don't
porn
know
name is
her.
Chloe
Her name's
Cherry.
Faye.
Just Google
Yeah.
Euphoria, like Faye or Shay.
Chloe what?
Chloe Cherry.
Cherry.
I did this research already, so
Oh,
you don't
okay.
have to.
Thanks,
You
guys.
can,
Appreciate
you
it.
don't,
I
you don't
did
have
some
to
research and
during
stuff.
your
It does say
ad,
from Lancaster, Pennsylvania. That's crazy.
your search.
And she
Oh,
is
yeah.
a porn star? That is true.
That is
Yes,
true.
she is.
She looks more like a crackhead than anyone else on the show, though.
Yeah, she's got a vibe to her. She's got that Hempfield, like weird kid, hot weird chick, Rachel Warfel vibe. You know
It
what
is
I'm saying?
strange. It is strange
Oh,
that
wow.
like she.
Yeah, he's calling out names in his podcast.
Here we go
Crazy.
again, name dropping.
It is strange though.
This
LS
episode
is
will
like
be
one of the
edited in a
top
month.
high schoolers. It's one of the top high schools in Lancaster County, like
That's it.
test score wise.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did find her real name, and she was like in like a pageant. Like there's a picture of her like in like a line of girls that was like Miss LS or something. I was like, yep, that's definitely her.
This
Shout out to Lancaster.
I'm not gonna make any assumptions based off of her appearance, but she seems crazy. Like just IRL, she seems fucking crazy.
I think you're right.
You
There's
can't
no
you
doubt.
can't judge a cover by the look of it.
Right. True.
That's what they say.
True.
But we can on this podcast.
Mm.
My favorite dude is Dominic Fike in Euphoria, also
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
because
It's very good.
I saw his live show at Firefly with this chick that I was like kind of into, and like during his one song, it's like she only want me for my money. I was like, this is probably accurate because she's a big mooch, and I was just singing it out loud next to her. It was really like relatable. I was like, Dominic Fike, you get it, man. And
Were
then
you
like
giving
he
her
only
free
like talked
drugs?
about, yeah, like I do,
Yeah.
and she was just
Yeah,
taking
sounds
advantage
about
of
right.
it. Yeah.
You know
He
what
was like,
character I do not like? Sorry, when you're done with this, Jesse.
I was just gonna wrap it up. He like was like, what the fuck am I doing in Delaware? All I hear about is what people do in Delaware is just acid, Joe Biden, and corn, and people gotta kick out of that.
What the fuck? Acid Joe
Yeah.
Biden and porn, dude.
Yeah, that's what Delaware's all about.
Can you combine the three? That would be pretty cool.
What are your
Perhaps
three
maybe
favorite
Joe
things?
Biden.
Acid, Joe Byron, and corn. Byron and corn.
Brandon, go. Shoot, tell us. What's on your mind?
Oh yeah, going back to Euphoria, the
Yes.
last comment. The one character who bugs me is the ruse mentor in the AA meetings, because that character is so just stereotypical, like woke black man, middle-aged, like ex drug addict. Like Key and Peele has a skit that is literally that character. They have a really funny skit. I don't know which one it is, but he's like, they have like this guy. It's like Key or Peele, and he like walks down an alley and sees these kids like looks like they're stealing like a television, and he rounds the corner and he's doing like this thing with his hand. He's like, "Oh, brothers, when are you gonna learn?" And just like overly preachy. But that's that character in Euphoria, and
You're totally right.
the
Did you
guy's good
watch-
at playing it.
Did you watch the the shorts, but not the shorts. They're like specials that came out around Christmas.
Yeah, where it's just an hour-long dialogue conversation.
Yeah, I like those. I thought it fleshed out his character some more.
Yeah, good for character development, but it's
Yeah, I don't know if
maybe
I
I'm
agree
too
with
dumb
you
and have a
there.
short attention span. That's probably it.
I don't know. I also don't know where you're getting that stereotype from because I'm pretty sure you don't know any black ex addicts.
You're right. I've never met him in my life, but I've seen it a dozen fucking times on television.
BK's so familiar with it, dude.
Yeah, it's just like I've lived this already, you know.
Yeah, right. That's the
Been
life
there,
I
done
live. I know what it's like.
Yeah. Sorry for
What
excluding
other
you from that
shows?
loop, Dwee. Yeah. What shows are you into,
Have
Dwee?
No,
you
Let's
I
get you
mean,
back into this.
I don't know. I only watch Demon Slayer. Like I don't watch
Mm.
shows that much, but Demon Slayer's been crazy. If you haven't seen that shit, that shit's worth a watch. It's crazy. It's so good.
There's only one season.
What Demon Slayer? There's
we're in the middle
two.
of a second.
Or there's
dude.
like a
Stupid.
season and like couple movies, right?
Dummy. There's a season, a movie, and then a second season.
It's
like 9
the
episodes
second.
in,
I don't know
dude.
how to watch the second season though.
It's on
I'll hit you with the links. I'll hit you with the links right
It's
now.
on Hulu. I think it's on Hulu. You have Hulu?
I do have Hulu.
It's
I'll
on
check
Hulu.
that shit out. I'll do some research.
Oh, it's good. It's even better than the first season.
Hell yeah. The first season I thought they were building up there was going to be some like big final battle, but it's like they just get on a train and it
Well, I
like,
mean,
oh, all right.
it's a long anime.
Yeah.
To be fair,
It's not really structured like typical like American shows. Or like the season finale is like a big like crescendo, but
right. I can't
the
remember what
last couple
happened.
episodes of Demon Slayer, he just like meets the general council of the Demon Slayers and then
Yeah,
they
it's
just
like
talk,
setting up. That's
and then
fair.
he goes off and does something, and I was like, well, it was still a great show. It was fucking great. And I've said this before. The fucking intro is fucking amazing. I never skip the
very
intro. Song gets me hype.
Hell yeah, dude.
The intro for the new Attack on Titan, though, so fire. It's like heavy metal, and it's like hit top 20 on Spotify because of how
damn.
great of a song it is. Gets me hype when I'm watching that shit. Killing Titans and shit.
I don't know if you've heard about how bad that show ends.
I have heard, but I'm in it for the ride.
It does not end very
I'll watch
well.
it animated.
When it's sad,
Whatever.
or they just want Game of Thrones?
No, it's pretty Game of Thronesy. Like almost worse, maybe.
Oh shit.
Ooh.
Worse than Game of Thrones.
I'm ready
Yeah.
for disappointment.
Oh yeah, I was hella disappointed. I mean, it's just because it takes so long. Like I've been reading it since like since I was like fucking in high school. That manga's been out for like, almost like 8 years now. It's been out for so long. So like it was kind of a disappointment to see it go the way it went. You know.
Can you think of a show or a series of any sort that's been that long and had a satisfying ending though? I feel like it's near impossible.
That's true. I don't know. I mean, there's things that haven't been completed yet that I still have hope for. You know.
Sure.
Demon Slayer is finished and the ending was good, and that was about like a 4-year run, I think, a 3-year run. So it's possible. I mean, it is very long though. Like a 6-year run is like insanely long.
Mm-hmm.
I'm in like the depth of YouTube, and like there's this one channel that talks about how this old Cartoon Network series ended, and one of them was Camp Laszlo, and Camp Laszlo, the ending, the camp counselor of all the campers ended up being just a fake, and the guy who made it also made like Rocco's Modern Life, and the cow from Rocco's Modern Life was supposed to be the actual counselor, and he just pulls up in a police car and is like, "I've been tied up," sort of way, and that guy is a fake, and then they arrest him, and that's how it ends.
That's crazy. I used to watch the show as a kid. I never saw the ending. I didn't notice how it ended.
Interesting.
Here's your TLDR for you.
That is nuts.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, damn.
It's been out forever. And who cares about the end of fucking Camp Laszlo?
Come on, man. Come on.
I
Come
literally, my buddy was telling me, I can't wait to go home and binge Camp Laszlo. There are people out there, Jesse.
Yeah, come on, man.
Sure, man.
You
Okay,
fucking-
well, sorry, listeners, whoever that fucking person is.
Yeah, knowing our listeners, they're probably all into Camp Laszlo.
All
I
right,
actually
all right,
just
yeah.
up to the Camp Laszlo subreddit. It's like 500,000 strong, I think.
Yeah, all right, dude.
I'm checking right now.
All right.
Actually, it's 700 mil or 700,000. I'm sorry.
I was like 700 mil. Jesus Christ!
Literally,
It's a cult
majority of the
classic.
world population.
It's like a tenth of our population.
Damn, they were that big.
1 out of every 10 human beings is a Camp
It's a
Laszlo.
Laszlo fan. That's a natural statistic.
Because
Everyone
of how good
knows.
it ended. It was curveball ending. Turns for a great episode.
I think fucking Breaking Bad was decently long and had a great ending.
Oh yeah, that ending was phenomenal.
Yeah.
I hear they might even make some more though with Jesse. I think there's like a little teaser.
I mean, they
I'd
made
be
that
down.
movie, right? The Camaro
Yeah,
movie.
I
That was
like the
really
movie.
good.
Yeah, the movie
Yeah, I
was
thought the
decent.
movie was great.
Agreed.
I didn't think they would literally pick up like right where the season finale left off.
Yeah, that was true. That was crazy. I thought it would be like either a prequel or like way later, but it was like right where it stopped.
I mean, it makes sense in a way because he was kind of in some shit right when it ended, and they needed to show how he got out of it.
Yeah.
But
I fucking love that one actor. The pudgy ginger guy. He's great.
Oh, that dude. Yeah, he's
yeah.
such a good actor, man.
I don't know his name, but holy shit, is he good?
I watched.
He's dating Kirsten Dunst too, or
Is he?
is like
Wow.
wifed up. Yeah,
I watched
wifed up.
Jesse Plemons, I think his name
Jesse
is.
Plemons. That's right.
Yeah,
That
I
sounds about
watched
right.
this movie Game Night, with.
Oh, that's a good movie. That's a great
it was-
movie.
Well,
in it,
he's funny in that movie, right?
right, because he plays the cop next door with Jason Bateman's the main guy and Rachel McAdams play like husband and wife, and Jason Bateman's brother comes and he like sets up this like whole game where he's gonna get abducted, and then the other players have to find out where he is, and there's clues and stuff. But Jesse Plemons actually sets it up so he actually is abducted by guys that he hires, but you don't know until the end. But it's all because he just wasn't invited to game night, and he's
Yeah,
like,
right. Because he like kept asking, he's like, "Hey, you guys like gonna hang out?"
he's the perfect like creepy, awkward guy.
Right.
Like, that's the best role he can play.
Yeah, he's great. He's just like brooding by the mailbox, just watching them from a distance.
Mm-hmm. What's the other movie I saw recently? He was in. It's like
I saw Power of the Dog the other week. He was in that. He was
I
good.
was in that.
Yeah, dude.
It was this movie. I don't
Man's
know if
got
you guys see it on
rage.
Netflix.
True.
He played like a boyfriend, and then the other main character was a girlfriend, and they went to visit his parents.
Oh, that movie was shit. That was too.
I liked it.
Heady.
Oh no, that was good. We watched that. It was you, me, and Ian, right?
Yeah,
we watched it together.
I liked that movie.
That was a good movie.
Why'd you think it was shit?
I liked it in the first
He's not
half,
smart
and
enough.
then
Because he's
the
not smart enough.
last. Yeah, exactly. I'm not smart enough. Second half, I was like, okay, I get it. It's very, very abstract. It was too much for me. And typically, I
wasn't-
like those kind of movies, but I don't know. It didn't hit me.
That's
It
fair.
was cool. It had me thinking for a while afterwards, which I like. Did you guys hear Rihanna is pregnant?
Dude, I was gonna say that. Let's talk about something comedic, like Drake being down bad as fuck right now, dude.
Has he issued a statement, Drake?
Has Drake issues? He's gonna do like a PR stunt on Rihanna getting pregnant.
I'm loving the memes. I like the meme where it's like the Drake when he hears that Rihanna's pregnant, and it's the guy out on the street, and it's like his clothes whack, his car whack.
That's a
Wait.
sick TikTok, dude. Vine or whatever when it came out. That was a good Vine.
Yeah,
That baby's gonna be a
really
fucking
going through it.
superstar.
Oh, for sure, dude.
Just
Pretty as
bred
shit.
for stardom.
Pretty and rich, like
Right.
every natural like positive that you can have.
It's gonna be a good looking
Last-
kid.
It truly is a Black History Month miracle.
Well, watch their baby just grow up, just be like a redneck, start a car dealership, and just like completely
cool.
out of the public
Left
eye.
turn. Yeah, I like that.
Yeah,
I love
catch
that
us
for
all
that
by
baby.
surprise.
Mhm.
You heard it here.
I mean, if
reminds
you
me
were
of
born to like some superstar parents, I'm sure like all that pressure, like, and if the kid was like rebellious, wouldn't want any stardom. Who knows?
That's true. I can
Perhaps.
see that.
I think Beyonce's kid is already like entitled. You see pictures of like a 4-year-old by the pool. She's got like a little mixed, like a little Pedialyte or whatever the fuck kids drink that day,
In
like a
wine
martini
glass.
glass.
Oh,
Yeah,
Henny on
in,
glass.
in like a martini glass, and so she got sunglasses on. She's like 3 years old.
That's so sick, dude.
I'm sure Beyonce just made it into a photo op and
If you
dressed
if
her
you
up
could
like
be
that.
if you could be born again and reborn as a child of Beyonce, Kim K, or Rihanna, which one would you be?
Rihanna.
Beyonce.
Mm,
Ooh, now we got opposing answers. BK, why would you want to be Rihanna's kid?
I think Rihanna and ASAP are the least like kind of nuts, you know. And Rihanna, I think she seems very financially um,
I
sound.
think they all
I mean,
are.
she hasn't put. I mean, okay, I'm
Yeah.
saying like Rihanna's kind of retired. She hasn't put out an album in like fucking 10 years, and she became a billionaire off like her makeup like empire.
That's true.
She's just chilling,
She is chilling.
and
question.
she hasn't
Clarifying
had it.
question.
And she's been through some shit, obviously. But
Does the father also have to be the present father of all these women? Because you only name
Yes.
the women themselves.
Yeah. Because they're
Okay.
not
Yeah,
listed
I want Pete
biologically
Davidson
anymore.
as my dad.
Right. What
Kim
I'm saying
K.
is that if you choose Kim K, you get Pete Davidson, which is
Yeah.
kind
Yeah,
of
well,
fucking tight.
Okay.
Which is
what?
kind of
okay.
tight.
I thought you meant like you would get Ray J. I didn't realize we would get.
No.
Pete
You don't get Ray J. You get Pete D, dude.
No, I want Jay-Z because like having lunch with Jay-Z is worth like $1 million, and I'm gonna have like unlimited lunches with Jay-Z.
Would you rather have $1 million or lunch with Jay-Z?
So I'm not gonna have to make that decision. So
Dude, Rihanna's
he's gonna be
richer than
feeding me.
Jay-Z, dude. Rihanna's richer than Jay-Z. She's a billionaire.
It's not all about being rich. It's about the mindset.
Right, it's
Brandon.
about the grind set, BK. You wouldn't understand.
You want to get
Oh,
it?
you
wouldn't
think
understand.
Rihanna's too frugal? That's how she's able to pull all this off.
No, I think Rihanna's path to making all that money is not one that she might be able to like impart upon someone. Where Jay-Z, he's just a hustler. He's a hustler, baby.
He's a hustler.
Just want you to know. And that's Pharrell, but off of Jay-Z song. But yeah, I think I would go with that. And Beyonce is. I remember explaining this. I think I
She'd
was
give you that yes queen attitude.
Yeah, and Beyonce's like a goddess. Like I'm literally not even
Yeah.
sexually attracted to Beyonce because I feel like she is.
She's so far above you.
Yeah, she's
that
so
you can't view
far.
her on the same plane.
It's just no, and I feel like having her as a mom would be like, I don't know. It would be.
She could be the second coming of Christ, maybe.
Yeah,
if there
no,
was.
you know what I'm saying? As she fucked up, show me, point it out to me.
I mean, Goldmember was great.
Exactly. She's comedic, talented, dramatic.
She's the best.
So yeah, I'd go with Jay-Z, Beyonce. So we have, and then Jesse, you said Kim.
No, that was just for the memes.
That could be fun.
Beyonce's like.
I feel like that wouldn't be that bad. I don't know. PD seems like a cool guy. He'd be a nice father-in-law.
No shot. That was full joke. No way.
And you get Kanye wanting to be your dad. That'd be so cool. You have two dads.
I'd end up so fucked. Way more fucked
Kanye
growing up.
would hate you because you're just a reminder that Kim fucked Pete. So he.
I mean, you're still his kid, though, right?
No, he's not. What do you mean? It's Pete's and Kim's kid.
Wait,
Wait,
like
so you're saying you would be the son of Pete and Kim, but you'd be raised by Kanye?
no. Oh, sorry. I was talking about already like kids that were already born. I guess if that makes sense. So like you would be north or south or whatever.
North or south?
Least. You'd be
Or
least.
I don't know. One of them.
It's Chicago and North, and I think there's a Saint. Maybe.
Yeah, you'd be one of those three.
The videos I've seen of North, like I feel like she's already like a fucking drama queen. Like
That's what I'm saying about Beyonce's kid. She's straight unlikable at 3 years old.
I mean, she has time to grow, and I guess that's true of North as well. But I think having Kim as a mother is just like gonna totally fuck up your whole perception of how to live your life.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
There's a funny like interview clip of Kim and Kanye being interviewed. They asked him a question about their pool or something. She's like, I haven't even used our pool. Wait, we don't even have a jacuzzi. Oh my god, yeah, can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi? And Kanye like sarcastically looks in the camera and he's like, oh my god, can you believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
That's so tight, dude. Kanye's such a sick dude.
You believe we don't have a jacuzzi?
But I feel like if Kanye is your dad, like he might just like leave the house and fly to Wyoming out of nowhere, and you won't see him for months.
That's true. That's also true. That's fine.
Gotta lock himself away.
I think Rihanna and ASAP can be great parents. Great parents.
Great parents.
I don't know, Brennan. ASAP's homophobic, and you're gay as shit. So I just.
Ooh, wait, is ASAP homophobic? I didn't know that.
I didn't know that either. Actually,
not really. I think he used to be, but there's tons of funny interactions between.
Isn't he best friends with Tyler the Creator?
Tyler the Creator, where like Tyler says some sus shit, and okay, we gotta stop. Just I'm leaving. And he's like, stop! I just want to see your underwear.
That's very good.
No, just which ones you got on? That's all. That's all. It's not crazy or anything.
Early this morning, I was in this Discord and like lurking for this NFT group, and this one dude from New Zealand was advising this one dude who's like 20 years old who just launched an NFT called the Beings, and they're just like cartoon bees, and old tweets and old videos of misogyny and like anti like gay things came up from his old tweets and shit, old TikToks even.
The creator?
The guy's just like, yeah, the creator of the NFTs. So the guy in my Discord group, he's like advising him. He's just like, all right, you got to like address these things because like your NFTs are tanking. You got to get on a Twitter space. He wrote up a script and everything, and everyone is like tuning into this Twitter space. And he like gave him a whole script, and then he's just like live tweeting his reaction or like live typing his reaction in this Discord. And then the guy starts like going off scripts and starts like saying like the power of God made me create these B NFTs and like the power of Jesus and stuff. And like the guy's typing like, oh no, he's going off script, and like people are like, I'm out, I'm dropping this guy.
Oh,
I'm not
no.
selling.
Oh no!
I'm selling right now, and like he's just like, no, he's going off script. And when it all ended, he was just like, that was a disaster. And then like he private messaged him, and like he's just like, oh god, I gotta go call this guy again after his Twitter space, and he's gonna be like, how'd I do? And he's gonna be like, oh my god, no, you went off script.
Did you buy his
Bad.
NFT?
I was thinking about it, but no, I'm not.
Thing.
You should make them mechanical bees.
What?
Be more topical.
True. That's a good idea, BK.
Thanks.
But they're all just JPEGs.
Jesse, do you think like, because you know how like all the celebrities right now have bored apes, like
Yes.
do you think this will be like there'll be seasons where there'll be like, okay, now it's Bored Apes, but then like next season it'll be like some other fucking NFT that everyone gets.
I think like
Zebras, you know, and then robots. I don't know.
I think Bored Apes are really too big to become less of what they are for a long ass time. The other thing was like CryptoPunks. I think Jay-Z has a CryptoPunk and was his profile pic for another for a while. Those are like the Bored Apes of back then when this NFT space was like really small in like 2017, 2018. And that still is like the number two right next to Bored Apes, but Bored Apes like flipped, became number one just a few months ago, maybe a few weeks ago. And Bored Apes will be like the top thing and for a long ass time. And if anything surpasses it, it'll have to like do a lot.
Why? Could you give a succinct explanation of why Bored Apes are as big as they are?
It's just like a status symbol, a flex. Justin Bieber bought a Bored Ape for 500 ETH like 2 nights ago.
I saw that, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
So there's like variations of the Bored Ape. Do they all just have like different color palettes or something?
They're all unique. Like each one is unique.
Yeah, so this like artist named Seneca, she just like makes art of just like things from her dreams, and she just made these NFTs like a year ago, just with art and like different pieces of them, like their eyeballs, their clothes, their hats were randomly generated once when they're like put together, and like there are specific rare ones that are um worth more than like the base floor of like the common traits. They're just like rare Pokemon cards, but now they're like hundreds of thousands of dollars of flex slash investment of like what people will put up on their metaverse art galleries as another flex and just like showing that they're a part of like internet history in the future. I heard about this one deli and it's like notoriously run by like this really like hardcore God Jesus group cult. It's a cult and they're like everywhere around the world. Look it up, the yellow delis. And like I guess like people go there to like get initiated into this cult. I think I heard about it on a podcast, but
Is it
the
like a
people said
Christian thing?
pretty good. It's like a cult, but like a weird offshoot. Like what's that one like Westboro Baptist Church type vibe?
Oh, they're known for
Yeah.
being like very, I don't know,
Culty, no?
not violent, but like verbally abusive to people who like do anything against their beliefs. Like people who get abortions and even like because they're very anti-war and anti-violence, but they'll go to like the funerals of veterans and they'll like scream at their loved ones.
Oh
Hell
yeah,
yeah,
they're
dude.
big on like not protest, but like showing up for these event things. I've seen them.
Yeah.
They were around Pittsburgh when I was there too. It's
Yeah,
annoying.
just there to cause problems.
Sam, I need
Cause
to
a
look into
ruckus.
this fucking yellow deli shit. This is wild.
Isn't that funny?
They're
They
accused
just
of
have like public
child abuse,
places.
kidnapping, raping, racist slave owners. I don't even know what that even means in the modern times, but
It means they own slaves, Scott.
It's
oh
true.
shit. I mean, there are slaves today. Mostly
Damn, the Boston
uh,
Dynamics spot robot is on Jimmy Fallon tonight.
Oh,
interesting.
Oh yeah,
damn.
you follow the Boston Dynamics robot on Twitter or something?
No, I got a notification from YouTube because I guess I watched a lot of the Boston Dynamics YouTube videos.
That's fucked up.
Google gets
I'm
too
really
attached to me.
intrigued what other notifications Brandon gets from YouTube. What does the algorithm think you're watching, Brandon?
Brandon's really he has so many Google alerts set up for anything sex robot related. which includes Boston Dynamics.
Yeah. Dude, what's the next section we're doing now,
The
BK?
second Scott gets that dildo attachment, I'm placing my pre-order. I'm just withholding till they get that, collab
Right.
with.
Yeah.
Is it bestiality if it's a robot dog?
No, it's
Very
not
good
real.
question.
That's a
These are
good. That's
ethical
actually
questions.
that's a very philosophical question. Scott.
I think they
Ethical
are
questions for
bringing
tomorrow.
PETA on as a contractor so they can iron out those exact conflicts.
Very important.
So.
That's good. I'm glad that they're ahead on that.
No, yeah, they're thinking ahead.
If you're called a slur in the metaverse, is it a crime?
I don't think it's a crime to be called a slur in real life. To be fair.
True.
Well, isn't another real person calling you that?
If you call someone a slur and then you kill their avatar, is that a hate crime?
Now we're getting somewhere.
Yeah.
I think it is. I feel like that's true.
I think there's going to be whole other metaverse laws and a whole other
that'd be
metaverse
crazy. Oh my god,
judicial
metaverse
system.
cops, man. Fuck, dude. Oh, I didn't even think about that.
You know what's cool about metaverse cops though? If you get like pulled
Nothing.
over or whatever, you just take your headset off.
Yes, they're not real.
My
Can't catch
coworker
me
told me
off the metaverse.
someone's already gotten sexually assaulted on the metaverse.
Oh yeah, that was like an article recently, right? Someone's like said they were getting groped in like the metaverse. I was like, dude, have you been in VR chat?
My virtual penis. Stop it.
Was it a
It's really
guy?
funny. It's like just take off your headset. No, it was a woman.
No, it'd be nice if you got some like hardware attachment, get like some vibration suits, and someone hacks into it and starts vibrating like your crotch area.
That would be
nice.
pretty sick.
Yeah.
Brendan started that with. That would be nice. Can you imagine you're just like so devoid of being touched that you're like hoping your haptic feedback suit gives you a cheap thrill.
That'd be nice if you start a
That would be
relationship
nice,
in the
yeah.
metaverse. You give them consent to access your haptic feedback suit.
Right.
And yeah,
That's
online
true.
relationships, whole new.
BK's just next. BK's just ahead of you, Scott. Sorry, you just don't know as much.
I'm not ready yet.
Already.
There's an untapped market. That's all I'm saying.
I'm excited about it.
Sexual impact suits. They had those in what was that movie? Not sexual, but the impact suits. Ready Player One.
Ready Player One. Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah. But they get alluded to how it could be sexual because remember they're doing the slow dance and then she
He feels that shit. He gets a big old boner.
Yeah, he's like,
oh,
hey shit.
Hey yo.
Go a little lower.
That movie was pretty good.
Yeah. Do you guys ever see the movie Looper?
Yeah, dude. I saw Looper.
it's on my Netflix list. I haven't watched it, but it's very good.
Looper was the very first movie I got a cease and desist for torrenting.
How did that?
What's up?
Well, first I was gonna say that in Looper they do these drugs that are like, it's kind of like they're going into like a metaverse. It's like they do the drug, they fall asleep, and then they're in like a, I don't know if it's like combined with technology, but it's like they can have sex with like people that aren't real. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen the movie, but it was something futuristic like that. But yeah, what was the cease and desist thing like?
I was torrenting the movie, so they're like, "You gotta stop doing this."
Like,
I've never got caught.
You're handcuffed on the ground in your bedroom, and the cops have a machine gun to your PC, saying, "Do this again."
Yeah, and I was
we'll
like,
fucking nail you. I will fuck you right here.
I'll do it more safely next time. Sorry, sir.
That's what I imagine getting caught torrenting is like, but I could be wrong.
On one of the Boondocks episodes I watched, they went to a movie, and one of the kids was like filming the movie. It was like Soul Plane 2, and they're like filming it with a camcorder. And then the other kid is like they snuck into the movie, I should say. The other kid's like freaking out, and they played before the movie. They're like, "You wouldn't steal a car." But they kept playing it up and up, and it's like stealing a movie is just like murdering someone. So what's the difference? So you were just, murdering someone.
True.
Every time you torrent some shit. And then you got me involved. Made me torrent these video games, and now
I'm fucked up, dude. Oh, you should stay away from me, honestly.
And all of this is, jokes. We don't torrent shit.
Right,
Lee
I never.
also just gave me his Disney Plus login the other day, so he is just continually living that life of crime. Every chance you get.
The crime master. Did you guys see the new video, the new Batman video they put out, the new clip for the new movie?
I think I saw it. I don't want to spoil stuff. Though.
Are you trying to?
I heard the movie's 3 hours.
Yeah, dude, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, 3 hours.
Nuts.
It's the longest. I saw the picture of what the Riddler looks like.
The gimp suit.
The gimp suit, yeah. the like, I don't even know what I'd call it. Army green gimp suit.
Right.
The like forest greens.
It's like a big trench coat, right?
Yeah.
It's got goggles and a mask.
Yeah,
what, you think it looks lame?
It's not giving what I think they wanted it to give.
Right. It's not giving cool.
Eccentric villain. No, it's like, I've never touched a girl.
I'm really into S&M.
Porn, that is. Because they've never done it.
Of course.
In the real life. I recently learned about a club in DC called the Crucible, which is like a sex club.
Ooh.
Where you can go.
Okay.
Tell me more, sir.
It's like a S&M and kink friendly club where
that's cool.
I think like my impression of it is that you can basically have sex there, but it's more like about meeting people that are into kink. And, I guess you can do whatever you want. You can take it back to your place if that's what you're into, but yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. Do they have a Facebook group?
Maybe.
That's
I talked to somebody who was in like a kink club in college.
Ooh, kink college club.
Mm-hmm.
Well, is there kink?
I think one time I was in DC, I definitely met some people who were like all about that stuff. I was at like this Burning Man type thing, and it was like in this cuddle puddle. People were talking about.
That sounds gross.
PJs and banging.
It sounds like a bad name for like a group of people cuddling.
Yeah, I feel like all of those are just majority is guys, and they're like, come on.
Yeah, well, BK, how about you be more open-minded, huh?
Yeah.
Don't be so homophobic.
There are girls too, but anyway, one of my friend Hafid, he went to this like festival that was like it seemed to me like it was like yoga, meditation.
Ooh, transformative, yup.
Yeah, but it was all there were events there where it was like cuddling and like free touching. I don't even know how he described it as basically like
it's very interesting.
You like once you consent with someone, you could basically just touch them wherever you want, and then like women were topless, and I was like, this sounds pretty cool.
Sounds kind of tight. It sounds kind of sick.
And there was like women touching women, men touching men. It was like everything was going on, anything that you could want to do, but it also was like organized. I don't know. It seemed interesting.
Well, they have like safe words and stuff like built into that stuff, right? You got to agree upon.
What's your safe word, Brandon?
Yeah, what is your safe word, Brandon? What's like your go-to safe word?
I know. Cheese whiz. But I just whisper.
That's a good one. I like cheese whiz.
Alex got her finger up your ass. You're like, oh, cheese whiz.
Cheese whiz.
No, I whisper it.
Cheese whiz. Right, of course.
Cheese whiz.
Yeah, I
also
went
like
to one of these transformative.
What'd you say, Jess?
Buttercream?
Buttercream. I like it. What'd you say, Jess?
Yeah, I went to one of these. It was in Virginia, and they had like an orgasm noise workshop. It was like early in the morning, and I woke up to women
No
just
way,
making
dude.
Not early in the morning.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was. It was. It was right next to the bus I was
Orgasm
sleeping in.
noise workshop? Like they had to teach people how to make the correct noises?
No, it was like healing because you release like those noises from your soul to get it out.
Wait,
You
was
know?
it like
Oh, okay.
specifically?
So you were doing it. Okay, that makes sense.
Was it like
Yeah.
literally they said orgasm noises, or you're just describing the noises that you were making?
It was like sexual vocal workshop or something like that.
Okay. Because I did a active meditation once where we were like
Ooh.
we were kind of we started like low to the ground, and then we like eventually were standing up, and like each, because we were focusing on different chakras and like moving up
Yeah.
the crown chakra, and each one, like when you would breathe out you'd make more noise until the top one you were like but it wasn't like they didn't say like it was sexual in any way, and I didn't think it
You
was.
busted a nut, right? You busted
Yeah,
your mind nut,
at the end it felt
your
like
mental nut.
I
You were
busted my
coming your
mental nut.
pants. Yeah.
I mean, I do that a lot
Did you
anyway,
like that,
but
Scott?
I mean, I was hard, obviously. No, but it was actually
Don't lie.
very rewarding.
Transformative.
I don't know if it like it didn't. I wouldn't say it's transformative because it didn't like change my life. It just like made me feel really good because you kind of exert all this energy, and then you like lay on your back and you just like, oh, it's like you. It is a lot like nutting, but it was like I had more energy instead of less energy.
Instead of guilt. No post nut clarity.
Mhm.
That's sick, dude. Where was this? When was
Um,
this?
in New York, they have free meditation sessions.
Ooh.
Free?
Yeah, different.
That's
There's a few
dope.
locations, but yeah, if you just Google like free meditation in New York, like they'll or free. I think there's yoga too.
Ooh.
Hmm. Cool shit.
Ooh, ooh.
You guys
That's very
meditate?
exciting.
Do yoga? You do any of that shit?
I do yoga every Wednesday, man.
Oh yeah.
I love me little yogs.
Right.
I'm actually very flexible. I found out. I mean, I guess I've been doing it for a while now, so like I probably have to be.
Hey,
Otherwise
Dewey.
I'm fucking up, but
Hey, Dewey.
what's up?
Prove it.
You want to stick my ass up?
Toot it up.
Yes.
Let's see it.